Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. As the winter season starting to wrap up, spring sports going, so we got a lot of coaches interviews, and joining us is our women's basketball coach, Collin Lanam. And Collin, you hate to use the word buzzsaw, but that's what we just went through, two of the top teams in the league. And really, for the most part, held our own, especially against Lewis. They really had to fight and claw for everything because of our defensive effort against them.
Yeah, so we played the top three teams in the conference over the past 2 weeks, and I thought, for 30 minutes we played well against USI. I think we were right there with Lewis throughout the game. Drury held our own against a top 5 team. They're going to have a very successful postseason this year, and it's no different. But we were able to beat their averages. They're top 5 in the country for turnovers. We were well below their limit. We got some good things out of them. They had won some games by 50 points this year, and some people would say, a 20-point loss to them is a bad night. But in all reality, we did a lot of good things. Now, we did have some knucklehead moves that we've got to grow from and get better, but, we did some really good things. And, in prior years, we were a little turnover happy. We're much better with the ball this year. We're a lot more confident with it. Lewis, I think we were right there for the majority of the game. Late, their big dog hit some shots, and we had to fight through that. So I think even though the outcomes weren't what we wanted, we competed for 40 minutes every game. The girls got some confidence out of it, and I think it's going to put us in a good place going into tomorrow.
And I really think somebody that gained a lot of confidence was Ellen Foster. Boy, what a great game this past weekend she had.
Yeah, Ellen is, she's going to go hard all the time, and I think that's kind of been the big thing for her, is to kind of figure out how to draw that in and pull it back and not go as fast sometimes. And so when she's under control, she's very good. And, when she had that double-double, it was a good night. Just really proud of the way that she's competing and really finishing her senior year off on a high note.
This week, obviously, something we're not that much used to, having a Thursday night off towards the end of the year. How did you guys approach the week with practices? And, you've already seen McKendree, getting ready to see them again this year.
Yeah, this is a big game for us, and it's one, we felt like we let slip away the first time. So we're coming out kind of with a chip on our shoulder that this is a game we need to play well, and we want to play well. So this week we spent a lot of time working on us, on the court, off the court. Got a chance to spend some time just kind of doing some team bonding things. Being able to take an extra day off is nice, but we were still able to be productive and get some good things. And I think, we've had 2 really good practices the last 2 days, very competitive, very sharp. Today will probably be the same and should be in a good place tomorrow.
All right, who won the bowling tournament? That's all anybody wants to know.
I won that one. It was with no questions.
It was great. They actually did some too. They won bowling earlier this week and saw some pictures, and it was great for them to get away from the court a little bit. But McKendree obviously got away from us in game number 1. What are a couple things that you saw from the first time that we really need to do tomorrow to get the victory and start to finish up the season strong?
Yeah, so Carrie did a really good job of adjusting to how we were defending them early. We took them out of a lot of actions, and they made adjustments, and we just didn't adjust with them. We kind of got a little stubborn at times, and so we've got to be a little bit more fluid when we're playing and take advantage of opportunities when we're there. We did a lot of good things, but we went on a huge scoring drought. I think we went 6 or 7 minutes without scoring at one point. So we just have to have that confidence to go in, execute our offense, and get stops on the defensive end. So we've made some adjustments. I think we've got a good game plan going into this. Coach Strider's done an excellent job with her scout as always. So we're prepared. It's just making sure that we execute.
Awesome stuff, Coach. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Collin Lanam, the best bowler on the women's basketball team, as well as their head coach, joins us every week. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock right here at Simon Center. McKendree comes over. We got 2 of the last 3 at home. We want to see everybody here. If you can't make it, make sure you follow us on Twitter at Maryville Saints. For Coach, I'm Jim Powers. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.